Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Skinny Moose.
And your boy Fat Squirrel.
So before we go explaining shit and what we're reviewing, we're in the process of talking about making a second channel. I don't know, we might just put it on here, but this is a wrestling channel, so we might make a second channel. It'll be covering the aspects of horror movies and video games.
Yes, because we both like that.
So for all you men, we're hitting all three aspects: horror movies, wrestling, and video games. Women, that applies to you too. I mean, I know some chicks that play video games, watch horror movies. Fuck, most women will watch more goddamn horror movies than a dude will.
Well, I'm not gonna mention my comment, Skinny, because if I mention my comment, what I say on that subject, we might get banned on YouTube. So
shit, we all know. I tell you what, my girl and Squirrel's girl will go all in on a fucking horror movie.
Now my girl don't like horror movies, but I'm okay with it because I knew that going in. So I don't make her watch horror. Now she'll watch like Freddy Krueger and stuff, but like big horror movies like Texas Chainsaw or something like that, she ain't watching it.
I tell you what, I watched Terrifier fucking 3 one time with
I haven't seen that yet, bro.
I'm fucking watching it in the goddamn bedroom, dude. And like there's one part I got fucking terrified. I go get my goddamn fucking gun with Full Metal Jackets. My lady, she looks at me and says, "What the fuck are you doing?" I said, "This motherfucker comes in my goddamn house. I'm gonna blow him back out and turn him into Swiss cheese." I text Squirrel. I said, "I got my gun." Look, he said, "What the fuck you doing?" I said, "Just in case Art pops up, I'm killing this motherfucker."
See, Art needs to be the next character on Mortal Kombat, bro.
He needs to be the next character in motherfucking Dead by Daylight.
That would be dope. Hell yeah.
Anybody that plays Dead by Daylight, hit me up. I do play Dead by Daylight. I've been having a hell of a time in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've been playing that a whole lot more lately. So, Skinny Moose, Dean Jacks 3318, it's my shit. We play 2K24 at Squirrel 2.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He plays
2K24, bro.
Yeah, Squirrel plays more of like the weird games. I'm more of your horror video game character.
I don't play no weird games just because I don't play like Dead by Daylight. I play stuff like Devil May Cry, God of War.
See, he plays more of the Devil May Cry, the weird games that I can't fucking seem to get into.
Hey, the only reason you can't seem to get into because your ass don't know how to play the motherfuckers. That's it.
I get into like God of War. I get into other shit, but
Call of Duty.
Fuck yes, I love me some good Call of Duty. The older Call of Duties though, not this fucking 2-hour campaign fake shit. So, from a fan, I'm reviewing some of his brother's work. It is from Drex Dyer versus John Wayne Murdoch in ICS. It's Bob Wire Mayhem.
Oh, I watched that. That match was awesome.
Grapple Zone Wrestling TV on YouTube. Good match. But when I get to the end, I kind of didn't understand the end of it. So this is a main event match. This is when John Wayne Murdoch still had the ICW NHB title. Bell rings and Murdoch fixes his elbow pads, shows off a bit, and then when Drex goes to do the same thing, showing off and shit, Murdoch attacks him from the back. Don't see what the difference is with Murdoch and him showing off, but John Wayne Murdoch puts Drex's face into the barbed wire. And Drex starts bleeding. Then he puts a crown of barbed wire on Drex's head, then rubs Drex's head onto the other side of the barbed wire ropes. By this time, this man's already leaking blood. I mean, he's wearing a fucking crimson mask.
Yes.
And this man can bleed. So I got to get back to Drex. He is a fucking hell of a bleeder. And Drex, if you watch this, I want to interview you. I would love to have a fucking shoot interview with you. The side of Drex's face is bleeding like bad. I mean, it's like bleeding. The barbed wire crown gets fucking stuck in Drex's hair. And what does Murdoch do? He decides to put his foot on Drex and pull. Well, that didn't work. So then he kicks this man until he's free. Drex makes a comeback and gives Murdoch looks like a German suplex. John Wayne Murdoch smashes his head. Drex gets John Wayne Murdoch over by the barbed wire ropes and rubs it onto John Wayne Murdoch's head. And this is when the full Crimson Mask comes into play. John Wayne Murdoch gets the barbed wire thorn from the referee and hits Drex in the privates with it, with the barbed wire thorn.
Shit.
Now that had to fucking hurt. He hits him right in his fucking dick and nuts.
Oh, God.
Then puts it on Drex's head and steps on it. Now I know that had to fucking hurt, sending the barbed wire into his actual fucking skull.
Yeah.
Murdoch is giving this man fucking hell though. So Drex decides to drop Murdoch, goes for the pin, and Zayden Kane, fucker, comes in, gets on the ropes, and spits something into Drex's face, causing a DQ. Don't understand. Then he scares Drex and starts speaking. So basically, within this match, if Zayden didn't come out, I have a feeling Drex would have won that whole match. And he would have been new SPW.
From towards the end of the match when I watched it, he seemed like he had that shit in order, bro. He was about to pin Murdoch. And then that dude jumped on there and spit that shit in his face or whatever it was.
I don't know what the fuck it was, water or some goddamn shit, but that, man, and the next match I'm about to fucking review is Drex Dyer versus Zayden Kane in a Fans Bring the Weapons death match.
Ooh.